Yes.
Sorry.
Students.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. So yesterday we started our first AWS service, right? EC2. You understood EC2? Everyone? What is EC2? What are the things they are providing? Operating systems, right? CPU, hard disk, RAM, all those things. Understood everyone? And you created your accounts? Everyone? Any problems while creating your accounts? Don't use RuPay cards. RuPay, it won't accept RuPay. How many of you used RuPay cards? Already used. It won't accept, right? It is not accepting. Accepted? Accepted. Oh, great. Okay, fine. So don't use RuPay cards. It is not accepting. Exceptions. Okay. So see, already I'm having my account. That's why I'm logging to existing account. Before that, quick recap on what we discussed. So we started our first Amazon Web Service, that is EC2. EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud. Any chair? No vacant chairs? So EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud. So you know, it's one of the cloud services. By using this one, we launch computers and elasticity is there. We can scale up, scale down. Elasticity is there. That's why they have given the name Elastic Compute Cloud. So here, they are providing everything separately. They are providing operating systems, CPU and RAM, hard disk and all. So everything they are providing separately. We can choose our required CPU, required RAM, required hard disk and all. New students, today, those who are, today, some of you attended, right? Today is your first class. So here, we are going to launch one Windows server now. Okay, DevOps class only. This one is DevOps, sorry. It's AWS only. So here, we are launching one Windows machine. New students. After this class, I'll go back up to new students. Okay, new students, don't worry if you don't understand. Okay. Now, so see here, they are providing operating system separately, CPU, RAM, everything separately. We are going to choose our required CPU, required RAM, everything. We are going to assemble all those things so that we'll get our required computer. That is what we discussed, right, yesterday. So let's launch one Windows machine today. Okay. So here I'm going to log into my existing account. Sign into the console. Whatever. Okay. So what I said, always choose a region which is nearest to you. Okay. So I can choose Mumbai. So go to services. Under compute module, we need to select EC2. See here already I have some running servers are there. Already I have some running servers are there. These are related to my DevOps class. For your previous classes, these are related to previous classes. That's why what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose some other region. Okay, I'll choose Singapore. Singapore also near only. From here, Singapore also near only. So what I'll do, I'll go with Singapore so that I can show you from the scratch. Okay. You choose Mumbai. You take any region. Options are same, no difference at all. Okay. So see here, right now I'm in which region? Singapore. So when I launch any server now, that will be launched in Singapore region. That server will be created physically in Singapore region. Now from here, I'm going to access that server after launching that server. Got it? Now, right now I'm in Singapore region. Now go to services. Under compute module, select EC2. Okay. So observe carefully here. It is showing so many things right here. So many things. One key pair and 4 security groups. In your account, you won't find all these things. These are related. In previous classes, I used these things. That's why it is showing these things. What I'll do, let me delete these things. Okay. You don't need not to worry. You need not to do all these things. Let me delete so that I'll show you from the scratch. Okay. Okay. So when you click on EC2, you'll find something like this. Everything will be 0 except one security group. Except one security group. So that will be there by default. Even if you try hard, you can't delete that one because that is a default security group. I'll explain later on the purpose of default security group. So except that security group, everything will be 0. Nothing is there in my account as of now. It's a blank. When you log into your account, when you click on EC2, you can see this kind of dashboard. This is EC2 dashboard. Understood everyone? Okay. Now, if you scroll down here, here you can see, I told you, right, region they have divided into availability zones. Correct or not in my demo? See here, in Singapore region, total we have 3 availability zones are there. See here, 1A, 1B, 1C. In Singapore region, 3 availability zones are there. Okay. Now, so let me launch one Windows server now. Okay. See here, we can use these words, right? Server, PC, machine, box, computer. We can use any of these words, right? In AWS world, they are giving one name, that is instance. See here, instance. Instance means server. That's it. In AWS world, they are giving different name, instance. I'm going to launch Windows server means I'm going to launch Windows machine, Windows server. Okay, instance means server. I want 100 instances means I want 100 servers. In AWS world, they are using a word instance. Remember this one. Okay, we use word instance only. That is the name they are giving. Okay, so now we are going to launch Windows instance. Okay, so let's read now. See here, just click here. So many options are there. These you will understand slowly one by one. Now in this class, focus is how to launch Windows Server. That's it. Okay. Now just click here, launch instance. No chairs. Okay. See here, I have selected launch instance. Now here you can see total 6 stages, right? Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, total 7 stages. So we need to fill all these stages. Okay. If you fill all these stages, our instance is ready. Okay. So in each stage, we are going to select each option. In first stage, we are going to choose our required OS. Second stage, we are going to choose our required, CPU, RAM. Third stage, we are going to choose our required hard disk. In each stage, we are going to choose one. Okay. So total 7 stages are there. So let me draw one box so that you will understand better. Okay. Okay, now focus. So I'm going to launch one Windows server. So total 7 stages are there. 7 plus one more stage is there, 8. Total 8 stages. If you fill all these stages, that means our instance is ready. Okay. So let's do it now. See here, you need not to write these steps because I have mentioned very clearly. Spoon feeding steps. Okay. So first I have selected EC2, then I have selected launch instance, right? So same these steps, whatever I have mentioned here, I'm going to do the same thing and I'm going to share this one. Okay. So you need not to write these steps. Just focus here what is happening. Okay. Don't write. Now let's see. First step, what they are saying, choose an Amazon machine image. Yesterday we discussed, right? Amazon machine image means operating system. We can choose our required operating system. Okay, Windows, Linux. Here, yesterday we discussed, right? Linux and its flavors, Unix and its flavors, Windows, right? Here you can see Amazon Linux. You know what is Amazon Linux? It's a flavor of Linux. You can see Red Hat Enterprise Linux. You can see SUSE Linux, Ubuntu, right? And see, you can see they are giving Windows Server 2019. If you scroll down, you can see Windows Server 2016. And further scroll down, Windows Server 2008, correct? 2012. Like so many operating systems they are providing. Only these, whatever you can see here, they are providing only these. For Windows, they are not providing desktop operating systems. They are providing only server operating systems. Why? Because we are going to launch server. That is server. That's not desktop anymore. Understood? So they are providing server operating system, and you know, anyways, any Windows OS that is common, right? Same. No difference at all. Okay. Since we are going to launch Windows instance, we need Windows operating system. Correct? So scroll down. You take any Windows operating system. Windows Server 2019. You can see 2016, right? And so many operating systems they are giving. Now observe carefully here. For some operating systems, they are giving a tag called free tier eligible. For some operating systems, they are not giving the tag. Understood? So let me give one simple example. See, you went to any showroom. You want to purchase one car. You went to that car showroom. So first you will get that one test ride, right? Test ride. Okay. So why they are giving that ride? What is the purpose? So what you can say, see, I'll take this car, I'll go to Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi. I will enjoy for 2 months, then I will come. If I like that car, then I will buy that car. Can you say like that? Will they accept? No, they won't accept. They won't accept. Why they are giving that test ride? Purpose? So that you will understand what are the features they are providing, luxuries and all. Correct? If you like that one, you will buy that one. Right? So there is a limit, right? Free tire, you know, I mean, that ride within, I think, 1 or 2 kilometers only. That to only one ride. There are some certain limitations. Here also, AWS account is free for 1 year. Why are they giving for free? Why should he provide for free? Correct or not? So in this 1 year, you will understand all features, whatever they are providing, all services. You will understand. You will learn how to work with these things in this 1 year. So if you know all these things, if you like, you know, all these features, whatever they are providing, then after 1 year onwards, you start paying. Correct or not? That is the purpose. Correct? That is the reason they are giving for free for 1 year. Understood? So in this 1 year, they are giving free means it doesn't mean that you launch lakhs, millions of servers that keep on running 24/7. No. There are certain limitations. Okay? There are certain limitations. You need to be in that limit only. Then only it is free. Otherwise, it is not free. Got it? Logically correct, right? Why she should pay, we give for free? Correct or not? Okay. So we need to be under that free tier. Our entire course will be in free tier limitation only. But don't choose whatever option you like. Okay. That won't come under free tier. Got it? See, on top of each and every option, they have mentioned very clearly. What are the options comes under free tier? If you choose this one, this comes under free tier. But if you choose this one, it won't come under free tier. They have mentioned very clearly. So here you choose the option wherever free tier tag is there. In companies, you can choose whatever option you want. Okay, in company, because company will pay, right? But here, choose the option wherever free tier tag is there. Got it? You can choose any OS, but make sure free tier tag is there. What I'll do, I'll choose T2, this one. See, Microsoft Windows Server 2012 R2 base. Okay, fine. Free tier eligibility is there. So I can select this one. Just one click. Okay, see here, one click only. Select. You can select that option. Just click select. That's it. We selected operating system. So let me update here. OS Windows 2012. That's what I have selected now. You can see here Windows Server 2012. Select. That's why you need not to write any notes. Okay. Now, second step. In second step, we are going to choose our required number of CPU cores and required RAM. You can see right here, CPU and RAM. This is CPU cores. This is RAM. You can choose your required CPU cores and RAM. As I told you yesterday, they are giving as a pair, as a set. You can see if you choose this one, T2 micro, T2 nano, T2 small, right? They are giving like banyan sizes. So these are the types of that instance. What I said? Instance type. You choose your required instance type. If you choose T2 micro, you will get 1 CPU core, 1 GB RAM. If you want high configuration, you can choose here 4 CPU cores, 16 GB of RAM. That is the best combination. Okay, if you choose this one, if you select this one, see you will get both as a pair, as a set. Got it? See here 8 CPU cores, 32 GB of RAM. If you scroll down further, if you want high configuration, that also you can get 16, 64, see 96 CPU cores, 384 GB of RAM. That is not so easy, right, to purchase physical machine with that configuration. Now, if you want more configuration, you can select. So scroll down further. (488 GB of RAM, 732 GB of RAM, 64 CPU cores, and 768. If you want, see here around 2000 GB of RAM, 2000 GB of RAM. No chase.
Sai Arvind here. Sorry to interrupt you.
Just 1 second. Is anyone is there outside? Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, here core is 128 and RAM size is 1952. It means that each core will have RAM of 1952 divided by 128, right?
Yeah, you can think something like that, but it's not exactly. See, for complete machine, so you need not to divide like that, because see.
So each CPU will have how much RAM then?
They will distribute as per their needs. We can't say that exactly each core will have this much of RAM. As per requirement, they will distribute, because all are inside one CPU box only, right? Understood?
Means here 128 means it doesn't mean that 128 servers, different servers.
No, not 128 different servers. 128 cores.
Okay.
Right. In laptop we have dual core, quad core.
Okay, got it.
Like that 128 CPU cores. Understood, right?
Yeah.
That, you know, right? Okay. The dual core, quad core concept.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, got it.
So.
Thank you.
Don't worry. So just think that these are, you can think processors. Okay. The more you have, the more, the more performance you get. Just think in that way. RAM, you can understand, right? RAM. What is RAM? That, right? RAM and these things. Okay. Yeah. So 128 CPU cores and 2000 GB of RAM. If you want high configuration, see here. Around 4000 GB of RAM, 128. So it is not possible to purchase physical machine, right? With this configuration, 4000 GB of RAM means it's huge, right? You need to pay more. That too. See here only you need to select this option. That's it. Nothing more than that. Just one click only. But see, if you choose these options, these won't come under free tier. You need to sell your property if you choose these options. 4000 GB of RAM means huge, right? Okay. So you can choose whatever. See here. So if you want to be in free tier, you choose only T2 micro only, where you are getting 1 CPU core and 1 GB RAM. Free tier is that only. Okay. So they are providing so many other options, right? Storage, network performance, IPv6 and all. These you will understand later in other classes. This EC2 service is related to so many other services in AWS. Once I explain those services, again I'll come back. Again I'll cover all these options. Here focus is how to launch Windows instance. That's it. So select this one, T2 micro, where you are getting 1 CPU core and 1 GB of RAM. That's it. Now only one click. See here, the name of that instance type is T2 micro. It is for general purpose. You can use for any purpose, normal, just general purpose. Okay. Now see here, just click here, next. Just select that option, click on next. Now I have selected CPU cores and RAM also, right? Let me write here, T2 micro, where I'm getting 1 CPU core, 1 GB RAM. That's what I have mentioned here. T2 micro, next. Now coming to next step, number of instances. See here, in third stage, it is asking how many number of instances you want. So in previous step, if I choose that 4000 GB of RAM, if I give here 1000, see here, I'm giving 1000. That means I'll get all 1000 servers. Each server will have 4000 GB of RAM. That is what I have explained in my demo, right? You can get any number of servers as per your required configuration within 1 minute, right? So just changing the number only, right? Correct? So here, whatever number you want, you can give. But coming to free tier again, you can't take those many numbers. Okay. So free tier is, you can run one machine continuously for 750 hours. 750 hours in 1 year. Okay. So if you are running 3 instances continuously, 750 by 3, 250 hours each. Like that. You can run any number of machines. Okay. But one machine, 750 hours in a year. That means on an average, you can run one machine 2 hours every day for 1 year on an average. Okay, like that. But they are giving much time. No, 1 year, right? It's a huge time. Real time also, we don't have choice to whatever space they have. We need to. Yeah, in real time also, you can't choose 4000 GB of RAM and all. They'll use that limitations and all. That manager will provide documents. I choose this one only. You are not paying. Company is paying, right? You can't choose whatever option you want. You will get certain, limited flexibility. Instead of 2 CPU cores, instead of 4 GB RAM, you can choose 8 GB RAM. That limit only. You can't go with 4000 GB of RAM, right? Correct or not? There is certain limit. Company also, there are some restrictions. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. So here, number of instances, since it is demo, I'm going to choose only one. Tomorrow, I'm going to launch 2 machines at a time. Okay. So I'm selecting only one. Now you can see so many other options here. See, it is something they are talking about VPC. VPC is our different service, networking service. And here you can see they're saying something about IAM, right? These are other AWS services. So that's why this is related to all other services. When I explain those services, again, I'll come back, I'll cover all these things. Just I'm leaving these options for time being. Understood? So in this third stage, I have selected only one. That will be there by default. Okay, one machine I have selected. That's it. Now click on next. Selecting that option, clicking on next. Click on next. In third step, I have selected number of servers. 1, correct? And come into fourth step. Here we are going to choose hard disk. So how many drives you want? Each drive should have how much storage? By default, they are giving C drive and they are giving 30 GB. C drive space is 30 GB by default. So why they are saying something called root? In Windows we call C drive, in Linux we call root drive. Okay. So AWS, everything, the naming convention and all, they follow the Linux pattern. Naming convention, they follow Linux. That's why they are giving root. That means here it is my C drive where OS is there. Okay. So what you can do, you can increase this one. 32, you can increase whatever. Just changing the number only. You can make it 300, whatever you want, you can choose. But you cannot decrease. You can't make it 1 GB, right? OS must be there inside. OS needs some space, right? So that's why you can't decrease, but you can increase. Got it? So 30 GB minimum you have to take. Okay, minimum. And if you want one more drive, see here, add new volume. See here, it acts like your D drive. So minimum they are giving 8 GB. This one you can decrease and increase. because there is no OS right here. You can decrease and you can increase. That is up to you. Okay, see here, 800 or you can make 200, whatever you want. Again, coming to free tier, by default they are giving 8 GB. Free tier is, see here, free tier eligible customers can get up to 30 GB only. If you want to be in free tier, select 30 GB. Now you might be having doubts. Sai, 30 GB completely it is taking OS. Then how can I work? I need some space to work, right? In that OS, it occupies only 20 GB only. So 10 GB will be free. Okay, there you can work. Free tier is that much only they are giving. Got it? Okay. So see here, I'm selecting, okay, what I'll do, don't worry about other options. I told you, right? These you will understand later on. All options you are going to discuss. Okay, because if I explain each and every option here itself, it creates a lot of confusion. Got it? Now what I did, I have selected 2 drives. Now here, both volumes are EBS volumes only. Both are EBS only. But you should be able to identify your C drive, right? That's why they are mentioning root. It's also EBS only, but you should be able to identify your C drive, right, at least. That's why they are giving the name root. So here I have selected 2 drives. So 30 and C and D. So you know, right, D drive will not come under free tier, but that's okay. Hardly I get 1 or 2 rupees only. Okay. So just here, I have selected 2 drives. Okay. C and D. C drive 30 GB, D drive 8 GB, and 30 is free, but 8 is not free. Okay. When you practice, you choose only C drive only. Okay. Don't choose D drive. Okay. Now just click on next. Next. Now coming to 5th step, add tags. Tag means it is a name, meaningful name that you are giving to your machine, just to identify. Tomorrow you are going to launch 1,000 machines. How can you identify each machine? How can you differentiate? Correct or not? We need to give a meaningful name to our machine, right? Okay. This is a name that we are giving to our machine so that we can identify easily. So just like we have our names, right? Same. So you can see here, click to add a name tag. Just click here. Automatically your cursor will be here. Give any name. What I'll do, I'll give my Windows. Okay, I'll give my Windows. You can give any name. That naming convention and all in companies, you know, your manager will tell you what are the names you have to give. Companies follow their own patterns. Company name, colon, that, you know, project name. So in my company, we give all animal names. Cheetah, leopard, panther. Cheetah is down means that server is down. That's how they give the names and all. That depends upon company to company. So here I'm giving name my Windows. Now click on next. So here tag I have given my Windows, correct? Now coming to 6th step. What they're saying here, configure security groups, something they're talking about security. See here, this security group, it deals with ports, P-O-R-T-S. You heard this word ports? Not that shipping ports, here IT, I'm talking about related to IT. Yeah, what do you mean by ports? Yeah, what is the purpose of port? Source of? Detach. Okay. And anyone? Yeah, purpose. What is the purpose of ports?
Port is for the purpose of
transferring data.
Some service is running.
Connect to other servers.
To communicate to different machines.
Huh?
To connect the different machines using a port, you can achieve it.
Okay, so to open traffic between source and target. Okay, Priya is saying, yeah, correct. Okay, any idea? Anyone else? Okay.
Hello.
CBIP. Okay. Anyone? Any other idea?
Hello. Hello.
Okay. Okay, fine. So let me explain. Ports. you are typing Google here. You are typing Google, enter. You can see Google page, correct? So what is happening at backend? Let me show you. This is your laptop. This is my laptop. And this is Google's server. This is Google server. When I type here Google in my browser, my request is going, loading the page, my request is coming back, right? That is what happening. Then only you can see Google page here, correct? Now, see, I'll give one example. You want to go to your friend's house or someone else's house. Okay. So for that, you need to take that house owner's permission, right? He need to open that door, then only you can go inside. Otherwise, how can you go inside his house? So here also, this Google server is accepting your machine's request. So for that, they need to open these doors. Incoming door to accept incoming request. Then it has to go outside. Then only you can see that Google page, right? So it has to open outbound port also. We call outgoing port. Incoming door, outgoing door. So ports are like a doors to your machine. If I open this door, then only you can come inside. If I open exit door, then only you can go outside, right? Ports are nothing but it acts like a door to your machine. Understand, right? Doors. So we have total 0 to 65535. These many number of ports are there. You need not remember all these ports. It's not, important. So total these many ports are there. Each and every port they have dedicated for some special purpose. Each and every port. Okay. So total around here, out of those ports, remember only few ports like RDP, SSH, HTTP, HTTPS. These ports are important. You don't even need to remember numbers. Every port has its unique number out of this range. You don't even need to remember these numbers. Only remember these names only. Okay, ports acts like a door to your machine. Now today's scenario, what we are going now, what you are doing now, this is my Windows Server 2012. Correct or not? I am launching Windows Server 2012. Now this is my laptop. Correct? So after launching this server, I should be able to access this server. Correct or not? For that, my request will go, load the page, request will come. Then only this server screen I can able to see in my laptop. For that, this Windows server should accept my laptop's request. For that, I need to open these ports. I need to open the doors. Then only my request will go, load the page, request will come. If Google server, if Google company, if they block their ports, if they block these ports, you can't able to access Google page. That means they have opened those doors. Here also we need to open these doors to my Windows machine. Understood, right? So remember one thing, if at all your destination machine is Windows, blindly remember you have to open a port called RDP. That's a fixed one. You mug up, that's it. You remember that RDP. If it is Windows, you have to open port called RDP. Then only you can access that Windows machine. They have dedicated that port for Windows machine only. And if you observe carefully, you don't even need to select that port. See here, by default they are giving RDP, correct? Did we choose that RDP? So they are giving by default. How do they know that we need RDP? Because we selected Windows operating system, right? They know that for Windows we have to open RDP. Understood? So you can see here TCP and all they are giving, right? These we are going to discuss in our network class. We'll go deeper. Someone said VPC, right? There we are going to spend 4 to 5 days completely for networking only. There I will explain all these things. IP addresses, classes, ranges, subnets, ports and all. We'll go deeper there. Just here focus is only how to launch Windows machine. You can see port range they are giving something. This is the number of RDP. You don't need to remember these numbers. Okay. Just remember if you want to access Windows machine, you have to open RDP port, and by default they are opening that port. By default. Okay. Now, understood till here? This one, ports. These SSH, HTTP, HTTPS we are going to discuss in our subsequent classes. Tomorrow we are going to see SSH. Day after tomorrow we are going to discuss remaining 2 ports. Okay. Ports are enabled for service. Yes, is correct. Okay. Now, just review and launch. Just click on that next step. That's it. Here in this page, I did not do anything. Understood? Just click here, review and launch. That means by default, that security groups. Why they are calling security groups? Ports deals with security. Correct? Ports, later on we'll discuss how can we restrict ports to only known IP addresses instead of opening to all. There we are going to discuss all these security features and all. So these ports deals with security. Later on we are going to group multiple ports. Today we opened only RDP. Later on we are going to add so many ports. So we are grouping ports deals with security. That's why we call it's a security group. That means just remember it's dealing with ports. So here I open port called RDP. That's it. Now, so same steps I have mentioned guys here. Just whatever I'm doing, same thing I have mentioned. Okay. Now coming to next. Final review stage. You verify all those options, whatever you have selected so far. Okay. See, it is showing two warnings. Your security group is open to the world. It is giving warnings. You have opened that port to world. Everyone in the world, anyone can able to access your machine. Be careful. That's what it's showing. Okay, fine. As of now, that's okay because I don't have any secure content inside my server. That's okay. I can ignore this warning as of now. Now, second warning, your instance configuration is not eligible for free tier. Why it is not eligible? Because we selected D drive, which is not comes under free tier. That's why it is giving this warning. You can ignore these two warnings as of now. That's okay. In IT industry, you can ignore warnings. You need to worry about errors. Correct or not? Okay. Now, see here, verify all these things. See the OS that you selected, Windows Server 2012, instance type, T2 micro, 1 CPU or 1 GB. Verify all these options, whatever you have selected. See here, if you want to edit, you can edit. You can see edit options. Before you proceed further, if you want to edit, you can edit. If everything is fine, then directly click here, launch. So seventh step is launch. That's it. Okay, come into final step, final, eighth one. So what they are saying here, select an existing key pair or create a new key pair. So something they are talking about key pairs that I will explain. First, let me take any key pair. See here, choose an existing key pair. It is showing right now. Here, click here, drop down. You can see create a new key pair. Correct? Just select that one. I am creating one new key pair. Okay, creating new key pair. So give any name. What I'll do, I'll give any name. Demo. It's 7:30, right? 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. Demo 7:30 p.m. You can give any name. That's up to you. Whatever name you want, you can give. Okay. Now here you can see download key pair. See here you can see one more option called launch instance. Can you launch that instance? See here, even if you select, you can't. When you can launch instance, first you need to download key pair. And see, once you download that key pair, what they're showing here, you have to download the key before you can continue. Store it in a secure and accessible locations. You will not be able to download the file again after it's created. So keep that one in a secure location. We can recover even if you delete that one, but it's complex process. That's why as of now, don't delete that one. Keep it in a secure location, safe place. Now, see here, first we need to click here, download key pair. Okay, click here, download key pair. As and when you click on download key pair, you can see one key pair got downloaded, 7:30 p.m. right? You can see p.m. 7:30 p.m. .pem. If you observe that format, extension is .pem. PEM means private enhanced mail. But don't remember those definitions. The format is .pem. Okay. Now you can see launch instance option is enabled. Correct? Now you can click here, launch instance. After downloading key only, you can launch instance. Click here, launch instance. That's it. I have launched my instance. Okay. RDP means remote desktop protocol. Okay, remote desktop protocol. Connection. Okay, anyways, remote desktop connection protocol. RDP means remote desktop protocol. Okay, this what is this protocol and all? We are going to discuss very, very clearly. We'll go deeper inside these things when we discuss networking concepts. See here, we launch it on machine, right? Now you can see this is that instance ID. Every instance will get unique ID. Now if you scroll down, you can see here view instances. Just click here, select view instances. Now let me write here. Which key we selected? Demo something 7:30 p.m. Dot pem format. Extension is pem. Got it? That's it. We filled all these 8 steps. Our machine is ready. What we did in each and every stage, we selected our required configuration. Correct? Okay, my machine is ready. You can see my Windows machine is running absolutely fine. It is running. Okay. Now, see, my machine is running. Now I need to access this server, right? That's all. The server is running in Singapore location. Right now it is running. Now from here, I need to access that server. See here. This is my Windows server, whatever we launched now. Windows 2012 with these configuration details. Now this is my laptop. This is my laptop. Now from my laptop, I need to access the server. Anyways, we opened these ports, right? RDP ports, both incoming and outgoing. We have already opened these ports here in this stage. Okay, that means I can access that one. Now understand one thing, guys. Same. If you want to go inside someone else's house, okay, even though door is opened, first you need to take the permission of that house owner. Door is open, it doesn't mean that you directly go inside. Correct or not? You need to take the permission of that house owner. Correct? So here also, from your laptop, you are going inside Windows machine. So without taking that Windows machine's permission, how can you access that server? So for that, what we need to do, for this machine, you will get DNS name, DNS or IP, both are same. As of now, think both are same. If you type Google, you can see Google page. If you type Google's IP address, still you can see Google page. As of now, think both are same. So this machine will have either DNS or IP, both are same as of now. And this machine will have username, and this machine will have password. These 3 details of this machine we need to place in your laptop. Then you can access that machine. Understood? Okay. So let's enter all these details in my laptop now. See here, you need to enter DNS name. You need to enter username. And you need to enter password. You need to enter all these details. Now, where you enter all these details? You have to open one application called, yes, correct, remote desktop connection. Yes. Remote desktop connection. This application will be there by default in your Windows machines. Even if you are using Mac, by default that will be there. If you are using Linux machines, you need to download. Okay. So in Windows, that is the default application. By default, you get with Windows. Let me show you. Here you type here, search tool is right, that box. You type here remote. Remote, enter. See here, you can see that application. Click here, show options. This is that application, remote desktop connection, that you get by default. Got it? So your application is ready. Okay. Now, so we have this application ready, and AWS is providing, anyways we open ports, AWS is providing DNS name as well as username, both. But they are not providing password. They are not providing password. In place of this password, they are giving something, PEM key they are providing. Okay, in place of password only, they are providing PEM key. We need password, they are providing PEM key. You might be having notes. Why are they providing PEM key? See, if your destination is Linux, then we use that PEM key as it is. I told you that everything by default they provide in a Linux format, Linux convention, right? So that's why they are giving like this. PEM, we use, if your destination it is Linux, then we use PEM key as it is. But today's scenario is something different. Ours is Windows machine, correct? So we need to convert PEM to password. See, they are giving something .pem. So we need to convert PEM to password. So AWS itself, they are providing one option to convert PEM to password. AWS itself, they are providing one option to convert PEM to password. That means directly they are giving DNS name and username, and indirectly they are giving password also. Okay, so everything is ready. I have remote desktop connection application. I have these three things, and I have open ports. Everything is ready. Now I can access that machine or not. Okay, so let's read. Here your machine is ready, running fine, right? Now just click on connect. Click on connect. Okay, as and when you select connect, see here the same thing I have mentioned. After launching your machine, click on connect. Now here you can see public DNS. Okay, they are giving DNS name. This is the DNS name of that machine, and they are giving username. This is username. And see, they are saying to get password here. That means you can get password from here. So just select that one, get password. That's what, same thing I have mentioned. Get password. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to upload that PEM key. We need to convert into password. Okay. So here choose file, click here, choose file. Now go to downloads. That will be in your downloads directly, right? Go to downloads. And here you mention that one. What is that demo, right? Demo 7:30 p.m. .pem key. Select that key and click on open. See here, that key got uploaded. This is the content of that key. Okay. Yes, we uploaded that key. Now here you can see one option called decrypt password. Just click here, decrypt. That's it. We got password. We uploaded that PEM key. We converted into password. The same thing which I have mentioned here. Choose file. That's what, that's something.pem, upload and decrypt password. Understood? So we got all three now. DNS name, username, password, everything is there. Now we need to enter. See here. We got all three now. We need to enter all three in my remote desktop connection application. So let's do it now. So see here, open this remote desktop connection. Now enter all these details one by one. See here, first copy this DNS name. DNS name. And paste here. You can see computer box. Paste here. Over. Now you copy this username. And paste here. You can see username box. Just paste here. Okay. Now click on connect. Okay. As and when you click on connect, it will ask for the password. Now you need to enter password, third one. You can see that password box. What do? You copy this password and you paste here. That's it. I have provided all three details. Now click on OK. That's it. It is asking for some security certificates. You can ignore these things as of now. Directly you can click on yes. Just click on yes. Now your request is going. Loading the page, request is coming back to your server. Now let's see, you can see that Windows screen. You use a remote desktop application, right? TeamViewer and all, you connected it. See here, Windows Server 2012 R2. See, where are you now? Windows Server 2012. That means successfully you access that machine. Now you do whatever you want. Whatever you do means indirectly you are doing in that server, not in your laptop. Okay. See, this is, you are getting internet and all, everything you are getting. If you want to copy something from your base laptop to this Windows server, directly you can drag and drop. See here, drag and drop to this one. Everything you can do, whatever you want. Okay. So what we'll do, let's verify all options, whatever we selected. We selected two drives, C and D. C drive 30 GB, D drive is 8 GB, right? So let's verify. So click here, that file explorer, right? Option is here. Click here. See, they are giving two drives, C and D. C drive size is 29.6. That small amount will be reserved for some purpose. Okay. So around 30 GB, here 7.99, 8 GB, whatever you selected, right? And how much RAM we selected? 1 GB RAM, right? Okay. So this PC, right click, properties, you can see here 1 GB RAM. Whatever options you choose, you can see that configuration only. Got it? Now this machine run with 1 GB speed, 1 GB RAM. It won't take my base laptop's RAM. Understand, right? This machine will run with 1 GB RAM speed only, whatever that RAM you select. Got it? So that is how we launch Windows machine. That is so. Now you finish whatever you want to do, you can do here everything. Once you finish your work, what do? You click on this one, close. Close, and your remote session will be disconnected. Close. You closed your application, right? That remote desktop terminal. It doesn't mean that you stopped your machine. No, just you powered off your monitor only. But backend your CPU is running. Understood? So once you finish your work, what do? Go to actions, instance state. You can see instance state. You can see stop, reboot, terminate. Stop means you stop machine today. Tomorrow again you can start this machine again. See, when you stop, that hours won't get counted. Okay, if I stop now, that means hardly I use for 15-20 minutes. So only 15 minutes only counted. Understood? Okay. Once you finish your work, you stop your machine. Tomorrow again you can start. Whenever you want, you can start. When we go with reboot, after installing any software in that Windows machine, we generally go with reboot. So that that machine will take that updated software. When we go with terminate, you don't want this machine anymore. If you terminate, you cannot start this machine again. You lose completely. You can't start. So based upon your requirement, just today I launched it for testing purpose. I finish my work, I'll go ahead with termination. In companies, we launch servers, right? We will stop, and again tomorrow again we'll start the same machine. Understood? That is so. Understood? Password not available yet. Getting error. Priya, don't do practicals now. First, first listen carefully, because if you do practical simultaneously, you will miss some important points. Okay, you will get password. Just you need to wait for 2 to 3 minutes.
Say hibernate is not showing. What is the reason?
What?
Hibernate. Stop hibernate is not reflecting in this. Start is stop, and then stop hibernate.
I did not get you. Can you please type in chat board?
Yeah, I'm saying that. Okay, I'm typing.
Yeah.
The stop hibernate option is not reflecting.
Stop hibernate. Yeah, you can see stop option, right?
Yes, stop hibernate is also there. One of the third.
Hibernate
third
is
one.
there. So that's all. In some region, see. Here, okay, stop hibernate.
Yes.
Earlier this option was not there. See, these options, right? In your base laptop also you can see all those options. Hibernate means it's kind of sleeping mode.
Yes.
You're not completely stopping, just sleeping mode. Immediately you can start.
Yes.
Hibernation means sleeping mode, right? Either you can stop or hibernate, all these. Whatever options you see in your laptop, those options.
Okay. So one thing I want to ask, that it is a concept of the virtualization, means it is a virtualization, we can say.
Percentage of virtualization. See, stop means your processor and everything will be stopped completely. Hibernate means they won't get stopped. They are running, but they are not actively working. They are in a sleeping mode. That's it. Stop means they will be stopped completely.
Yes.
Got it? That's the only difference. Hibernate and stop. Got it?
Okay. These means these are the virtual box.
Yes. This virtual machine, whatever
virtual machine
for this machine, whatever you have selected. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. So understood. This is how you launch Windows machine. Simple. Okay. Now once I finish my work, what I'll do, I'll go ahead with termination. Got it, everyone? So this is how we launch Windows machine. Understood? So tomorrow we are going to launch a Linux machine. Tomorrow we are going to launch 2 Linux machines at a time. And day after tomorrow we are going to launch web server. Then how to install web package and all. Then how to deal with auto scaling and all, whatever we discussed in demo. So all those things we'll see one by one. Understood? Any doubts in today's class? Understood, everyone?
Hello.
Okay. So.
Hello, Sai.
Huh?
Yeah, I want to ask that.
Don't use
suppose
VPN and all that. I will explain in VPC class. Okay, in networking class, I'm going to explain that networking, VPN and all. I will explain there, because if I use those words, it creates confusion for others. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, if you said that there is one machine for 750 hours, so I can create any number of machines according to that.
Yeah, you can create any number of machines. But
and each will be available for 750 hours, right?
Yes, one machine you can run for 750 hours. You are running 3 machines means 150 by 3 total 250 hours each. 3 machines continuously can run 250 hours each. That is all.
Okay, you want to say that mean total 750 hours will be available. You can create any number of machines.
Yes, yes. These will be divided based upon servers. You are running 75 machines continuously. You can run 10 hours each.
Okay.
Got it?
Fine. Yeah, thanks. And also, if you want to connect the using the different machines, suppose my laptop is currently I'm using the Geo network, and after some time I may use the Vodafone network. So it may vary is the IP address. So in that case, it is going to connect.
And so that will be connected automatically. IP address will be automatically, that will be changed. That also I'm going to discuss in VPC. See, whatever doubts you are asking, right? I'm not skipping your doubts. Actually, I'm waiting for the right moment. If I explain everything here, it creates confusion, right? So that's why. Here, the detailed concepts are there. We are going to launch so many machines. In every class, we are going to launch 1 or 2 machines. You'll understand all these things automatically. That's the reason. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Okay, understood?
Yes, thanks.
Whatever question you asked, right? That is there. If you change your internet, also you can able to connect. No problem at all. Automatically back end that changing different IP address will be taken care automatically. Got it?
Yeah, sure.
Why is it grayed out? Which one grayed out? Sriram? These things. See, machine is already running, right? That's why it is grayed out. If you stop, then start option will be enabled, right? Machine is already running. How can you start that one again? Right. So stop. You stop. If you stop, then that will be enabled. Correct or not? Now, stop hibernate, that you can't select. See, this is new option. Earlier, this option was not there. Stop hibernate option was not there. It's a pretty new option. Okay. They may not include completely here. I told you that every now and then they are adding new features, removing old features. That's all. Okay. Period. Yeah, I understood, Aj. I understood your option. Stop hibernate. Yeah. Period. If we did not stop the machine, it will run how many hours per day? You can run continuously. That's up to you. You can run continuously, but that's not. If you exit 750 hours, then you need to pay. Okay. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Understood this one? How to launch Windows machine? Okay. So tomorrow we are going to discuss how to launch Linux machine. Got it? So once you finish your work, don't forget to terminate as of now. Okay. Instance state, terminate. Yes, terminate. You launch, you take only C drive only. You don't take D drive and all. Okay. That's it. See here, it is shutting down. Hardly it takes just 1 or 2 minutes only.
Sai? Hello?
One second. See here, your machine got terminated. Now if you want to start instance state, see, you can't use any of these options. I told you that once you terminate, that means it is out of your hands. You can't start this machine anymore. Got it? Understood, everyone? Okay, so you don't take D drive. Okay, I'm repeatedly I'm saying you don't take D drive. Okay, you take only C drive and you try. Okay, so that's it, guys. Online students, I'll come to you. You have some doubts, right? I'll coming to you. Okay, Prasad, yes. Yeah, we have to plan 750 hours. We have to plan. If you want to be in free tier. Can you please place the cursor that we get some message there? Where, Sriram? Difference between virtualization and cloud, or we can say that cloud is a virtualization network. See, virtual means which is not physical, right? Cloud is a virtualization platform only. If we launch this server physically, that is physical thing. But that server is somewhere else. We are accessing through internet. So that server is a virtual server for me. For AWS guys, that is physical server. For me, that is virtual server. Virtual means which is not physical, simple. The cloud is a something virtual, like virtualization thing in there, cloud means. Got it? Which is not in your current location. Got it? And stop hibernate. Instance did not have. The instance did not have stop Hibernate enabled and launch. Don't that see once again. Raja, don't worry. That's a new option. Recently they have added. You need not to focus much on that one. Understand? Right? That's kind of hibernation. Here you can get right options. If you click here, stop. You'll get hibernate option also, right? That's kind of something like that only. Simple. Okay. Yeah. If I want to get MS Office package in that machine, we install in general way. Since that is Windows machine, by default you'll get. That's a licensed one. By default you'll get that one. MS Office. Copy.exe. Yeah, you can copy that exe if you want to execute any file. You can copy and you can drag and drop from your base machine to there. There you can get Windows Explorer. From that you can download Google Chrome and all. You can do it everything. That's just like normal machine only. Okay. You need see you are practicing in your office laptop, right? Personal laptop, then you can do it. Being administrator? No, you should not show that for administrator. Being administrator, you can do that. What kind of error that you show that error? Okay, okay. So WhatsApp group, we talked about WhatsApp group, right? Still today new joinees are there, right? Those we'll do it tomorrow. Once strength gets stabilizes, I'm going to create WhatsApp group. Okay. Yeah, understood. So when you get these kind of errors, you can take snap and you can share in the group. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. What do? You can simply take snap as of now. Okay. If you want to practice, you can take snap. After creating WhatsApp group, I'm going to share all these things again. Okay. Take a peek. Do it fast.
Sai?
Done? Everyone? EC2? EC2. Why we create machine? Why we launch machine? So why we need servers in company? We need servers, right? Instead of with physical servers, you attended my demo, right? Instead of buying physical servers, we are launching virtual servers. Why we launch servers? In company, why we maintain servers? What is the purpose of server? We need some servers, right, to do anything in companies. Your company is hosting one website. Somewhere we need to deploy that one in server only. Correct or not? Then only my customers able to access. Correct or not? For each and every purpose, we need one computer, right? Instead of purchasing physical servers, we are going with virtual servers. That's the only thing. Got it? So that's it, guys. Class students, new students are there today. Those who came today only, stay back. Old students, you can leave for the day. New students, please stay back. New students, those who came today. Yeah. How can? One second. How can I select what number of core need? How can I select what number of core need for my application? Srinivas, these number of cores and all. How many cores you need to select? You'll get that information from your manager. Just 2 minutes. You'll get the information from your manager and all based upon that application and all. Okay, you need not worry.
Because I'm a developer, suppose I need to.
That depends on the kind of application that you are launching. Next. Here we can also learn about VM concept. That what's going on back end of. Yes, that also you are going to learn, Amit. VM concept also is there in my syllabus. Hope you will get to know on meaning multiple servers. I mean, stop one and make other working. What's your doubt, Sriram? I did not get you. Still the password is not available. Not sure I'm missing something. Yeah, Priya, what you do? You'll get recorded video. So please go through that video slowly. You might miss some point, some option. Okay, please go through that recorded video once. WhatsApp group for sharing information. Yes. Prasad, we are going to create. Okay, once strength gets released, within 1 or 2 days only, we are going to create. Okay, so
Okay.
that's it, guys. Online students.
Hi, Sai.
Let's meet tomorrow,
Sriram
guys.
here.
Okay.
Hi, Sai.
Thank you.
Hi, Sai. Can you hear me? Hello.
Thank you, guys. Online students. Thank you. Let's meet tomorrow.